All right, what's up, fam? This your boy Z. We're here, and right now I'm gonna basically take time and make my version of fix the Madden franchise. Since I've seen a lot of videos of people stating their opinions, and these are some good videos, man. I've seen a lot of videos. First of all, man, shouts out to Ryan Moody. He's been the main one that's been speaking out about this, right? Shouts out to Hollywood Sports. And by the way, Hollywood Sports said something very, 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 very good in his last videos, right? This man took time and said that Madden really doesn't care about you paying $60. They only care about one mode and one mode only, and that's MUT. Okay? So shouts out to him. And this is why I'm going to be stating this video. 2K needs to make a comeback. Okay? I'm going to be very honest. This football game needs to make its return. Right? Now, from what I heard, 2K football is coming back, but they can't do simulation. I think they can use supposedly the NFL license, but they have to make their game more arcadish. They can't make it to how Madden has it. But my thing is, man, why is I don't get why 2K should be limited. I believe the NFL should have the license to 2K as well, because you can make a lot more money. But see, this is what Madden is scared of, right? Clint Ogelberg and them made it to where 2K can't get full control because they're scared that they're going to lose their fan base over to 2K. Because I guarantee, if the NFL allows 2K to make a full simulation game like they've been doing for the NBA, right? And this game makes its return, it's full franchise mode that we want, and they got the ESPN license, and they do things like they do in 2K5, but improve it with up-to-date graphics, especially on the next-gen consoles, which is the PS5 and the new Xbox Series coming out. I can guarantee any kind of money, I could bet the house on that, Madden's going to lose a lot of, they're going to lose a lot of viewership. They're going to lose a lot of their fans to 2K. Everybody going to be transitioning over to 2K. I can guarantee that. Because the way 2K set up, especially with 2K5 and then All-Pro 2K8, which is the last 2K game they made, I would take both of those games over Madden 20 in the last like 5 Maddens in the last like 10 years. I would take any one of those, like All-Pro 2K8 and NFL 2K5, ESPN 2K5. Those two 2Ks are way better than the previous Madden games up to date. Y'all, I'm just being very honest. The way 2K, ESPN 2K5 was set up, it gave you the full experience. Full franchise, full season mode, right? It had depth of everything you could have wanted in a football game. Not to mention the graphics and the mechanics was way better than Madden because they're more realistic, right? Same thing with 2K8. The good thing about 2K8 is that it allows you to create historic rosters, right? They got Brett Favre on there, Barry Sanders, Sterling Sharp. They got a whole lot of legends, but it allows you to create historic rosters. There's a guy who's even created the 1994 season from that video game. And it's uploaded on YouTube. You can find it if you look for it. Just go to All-Pro 2K8, I think 94 season or something like that. You can see the work that they've been able to do. And then this is my problem with Madden. And this is why this game needs to come out, right? Because we've seen from NBA 2K, right? NBA 2K gives you a full experience with his basketball game, right? Not only does it have the My Park, but it also has the offline mode for people who are into franchise. It allows you to have a full in-depth control over your franchise. You could do a draft, right? You have a general manager mode on there. It allows you to have expansion teams and create your own teams and upload them on there, right? NBA 2K even allows you to upload your own custom roster, right? So people have actually done historic rosters, right? Throwback rosters. They've done college rosters. It allows you to full control of your video game, right? 2K is every bit of worth the $60, $70. Yeah, and as crappy as 2K's gameplay is, as far as like the mechanics and the controls, and people have complained about sliders and all this other stuff. Again, man, and as much as a dick that Ronnie is, because I don't like Ronnie at all. I told y'all that. I got a video explaining why Ronnie should have been fired after 2K18. But I gotta give Ronnie's team, the devs over in 2K, they credit. They give you a full, they give you a fully loaded basketball game, right? They don't just cater to just one audience, right? They don't just cater to the My Park artists. They also cater to the ones that's in the season mode, the franchise, the offline people. Okay, that's a good thing that 2K does, right? Not only do they give you legends, but they give you classic teams. Madden has not done that in years. It's sad. There's no excuses for that, right? Since the game came out, since Madden been on PS3, right, Xbox 360, and even PS4 and Xbox One, you have not seen no classic teams at all. How the hell you got guys like Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, and Michael Irvin, but yet you don't even got the 95 Cowboys, right? You got Joe Montana on there, but you don't got none of the 80 49ers teams, right, with him and Jerry Rice and Ronnie Lott, right? Where's the 72 Dolphins at that people want to see? And even the Saints, right? You know how many people would love to use the classic Saints from Drew Brees' first Super Bowl where he beat Peyton Manning and the team went 13-0 in that regular season, right? With Marquez Colston, Reggie Bush, they would love to use that Saints team, right? You know how many people would pay good money to have the team Michael Vick had in 2004 when he battled against Donovan McNabb's Eagle squad? When you had Michael Vick, Warwick Dunn, Keith Brooking. You know how much money people would pay to have classic rosters, right? Even the 2017 Philadelphia Eagles that won their only Super Bowl with Nick Foles as the backup, right? People would love to have those classic rosters. They don't have that on Madden at all. How are you gonna have Madden Ultimate Team but not have classic rosters on there? It don't make any kind of sense at all, and it just showed you how lazy EA Sports is. Yeah, y'all wonder why NBA Live is not around no more. And by the way, man, let me just get this out the way now. I told everybody, I warned y'all, I warned people in December, NBA Live 21 wasn't coming out. If Live 20 was canceled, they canceled 21, right? Shouts out to the NLVC, right? Prime, Swag, you know what I'm saying, Rock, shouts out to them. They told you already. Prime specifically told y'all Live 20 and 21 was never going to come out. And I told y'all before, man, EA, the people who worked on NBA Live, they don't know how to build a basketball game. These are not the original developers that was around in the 1990s into the early 2000s, right? What made Live good in 04 and 05, those guys aren't around no more. That's why 2K been beating them. EA Sports is the same thing, man. EA Sports is lazy. They know there's no more this type of video game ain't out. So they can do whatever the hell they want to do. Clint Oakberg can just give you anything. All right? I don't like Clint Oakberg either because he's just like Ronnie. He's getting way too cocky, right? He don't care, right? What'll really help Madden be better, this game has to come out. You have to have 2 football games again. Just like NBA Live has done with 2K in 2019 and 2018. You need 2 different football games, right? Because I come from an era where there was more than one football title. It wasn't just one title. We had multiple titles to choose from, right? I think of myself as one of the first generation Madden players, right? I've been playing Madden since it was on Super Nintendo and Sega Saturn or Sega Genesis, right? I'll go back to those days, right? The 1990s. I'll go back 94, 95 when I was 5 years old playing these football games. Now, see, back then you just didn't have Madden, right? You had Tecmo Super Bowl. Even though it was arcadish, it was still fun. And people still play it to this day, the original one. You had NFL Quarterback Club. You had NFL Prime Time. That's the one who had Deion Sanders on one of the covers. Then you had Joe Montana when he was a Chief in the very first one. And then you had my cousin Tim Brown in the 98 one, right? But you had that, right? You had NFL Game Day for those who had the Sony PlayStation. And Game Day was his main competitor back then, right? Going out the 1990s into the early 2000s, right? And then later on, 2K came out. And that was the one where they had Randy Moss. When Randy Moss was the Allen Iverson of the NFL, right? He was on the first 3 2K covers. But even 2K for Dreamcast, that was big time, right? When 2K came out for Dreamcast, everybody and their brother and sister had to have a Dreamcast. And I remember going over to my cousin's house when all my family used to really be over there a lot. And they used to have 3 or 4 controllers. We used to all play 2K together, right? All on the same team because they allowed you to do that. And a built-in multi-tap. It wasn't like with PlayStation you had to have a separate multi-tap. No, you had 4 controllers. That's all you needed. 2K was good in that time. I'm talking about from 99 into 2005, 2K was giving Madden a lot of competition. That's why Madden was so good. With Madden 04, 05, 06, right? 02, 03 good because they had 2K down their throats with a good football game. And I'm going to be honest, man. 2K had the edge over Madden because for one, 2K had the ESPN license in fully. And they gave you the full broadcast. You had Chris Bierman back then giving you in-depth looks, right? Throughout the season. It gave you the full experience. Updated rosters, right? Progression, DNA, right? It had progression fatigue on there. Don't get me wrong, Madden was good, but again, Madden had to step his game up. What made Madden franchises so much depth back then because they was competing with this company. 2K has to come out, man. I'm serious. Because I'm going to be very honest, man. when the next gen consoles hit, I might just buy 2K. I know 2K is coming up. I really don't want to get Madden because I don't want to keep buying Madden and I can't get what I want in the game, right? I can't get a full franchise experience. Yes, it's good playing with my family. When I get Madden, it's good to play with my family, but I want that full experience. I'm not a Madden Ultimate Team guy. And let me get this out the way now. And this is the last time I'm gonna say this, man. Anytime Madden, EA Sports does a Madden tournament on national TV on ESPN, and you do a Madden Ultimate Team tournament, and you allow somebody like Joke, who has lost 11 tournaments before, and the only way he can win is by using an illegal lineup, right? Using like 8-9 offensive linemen for receiver on top of his line, and he just wants to run the ball he can't throw, and using a punter for a quarterback. That's somebody who should not be even deserve to be playing in a Madden tournament, let alone a Madden game, period. That's somebody who got no business playing football at all. I'm gonna be very honest. The fact that EA Sports allowed Joke to win in that regard, dude, that says a lot about them. Okay? I told y'all before my videos, I'm not gonna take that back. Joke sucks. He's not that good of a player. But in NFL 2K, Joke wouldn't survive in this type of format. He wouldn't. In ESPN 2K5, there would be no Joke. Joke wouldn't be able to compete now because he can't do what he does in Madden. That arcade style turbo, you can't do all that in 2K. You have to actually, if you want to press turbo, you gotta tap it. You gotta really do it like you would in a real life game. You don't just hit stick somebody all the time like that and just go crazy. That's what I like about 2K football. Right? Joke wouldn't be able to concentrate on him because you can't do that fast-paced style like that no more. Right? You have to, everything in 2K, you have to really time. Right? Your routes, everything. You don't play 2K like you play Madden. Yeah, Madden, you play it and pick it up, right? You can't do that on 2K. This game seriously needs to come out. I'm being very honest. Right? Because again, when this game was really out like that, again, Madden had to really step up. Because you had half people going to 2K, half going to Madden. When Madden saw the opportunity, what messed 2K up, they sold that game for $20, which they should never did. ESPN 2K5 was worth $60. I'm being very honest. That game, still to this day, is one of the best football games of all time. Again, because it had full franchise mode. It had the full experience. Right? It had a full depth. You could create teams. You could edit rosters. You could edit players on there. You have full control over that video game. You don't do that on Madden. Madden, you're limited. But again, how does 2K have historic rosters? Madden can't even put that on a video game. It makes zero sense. I don't like that at all. Right? Madden keeps giving you the same intros every year, man. It's the same freaking thing. They can't even do the intros correctly, man. They can't. I prefer the intros they had in Madden 09 because I'm gonna do a separate video showing what I want in Madden 21, what I want to see. But again, man, this game needs to come back. I'm just being very honest. If 2K was to come back and Madden takes a loss to 2K, that will humble Madden. Clint Arkelborn needs to be humbled. They really do. All the developers at EA, they need to be humbled right now. Because Live is not even around. Live then took beatings all throughout, right? Madden needs to go through the same thing where they needed to really take time and focus on working on the video game. Stop focus on what you want to give us. That's the problem, man. Right? Just like Hollywood Sports put out. They don't care about your money, right? They don't care you paying $60 because they only focus on Madden Ultimate Team. Why? Because they only want you to focus on that. They want you to buy those packs. So if y'all stop playing Madden Ultimate Team and stop buying those packs, right? That'll get them to take you seriously. I'm just being honest, y'all. We got to stop doing what they want us to do. Like Hollywood Sports say, they're going to give away Madden for free. They don't care. That's why this game is trash. That's why Madden sucks. Now, all these Maddens, right? Madden 20, 19, 18, 17, right? Even 16 for that matter, right? 15, these Maddens all are trash. They garbage. They suck, man. I'm just being very honest. Even the halftime show, right? The halftime show of Madden 20 was horrible. Madden 16's halftime show was way better than that. And I don't know why they keep giving us... It's bad, dude. It's trash. It's garbage. Presentation is horrible. Right? At least on 2K, they give you Kenny, Ernie, and Shaq, right? Madden can't even do that, right? Where's Troy Aikman and Joe Buck? Nobody wants to see the dudes you have on there now. Those guys are not even important analysts. No disrespect to them, but they're not that big time. I would rather have Tony Dungy and Franco Harris being shown on there, right? You know how much money Madden can get if he was to have Franco Harris and Tony Dungy? Or let's say they get the NFL on Fox, right? And you have Howie Long, right? Jimmy Johnson, Terry Bradshaw, right? And even Michael Strahan. You know how much money Madden can get? 2K actually does it in a basketball game, right? So imagine if NFL 2K was to come out and NFL 2K actually gets an experienced analyst that you see on TV, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's say if they was to have Shannon Sharp on there and Skip Bayless. Again, you will make a lot of money, right? Madden can't even do that. I'm being very honest. It's bad. Yeah, you did have Phil Simms on there and you strayed away for that. No, man, I don't like that at all. It's trash. It's garbage. I'm serious. Even the commentary is not even that good. No, 2K needs to come back. Because if this game comes back, Madden will change. Let's just be honest, man. 2K does everything right as far as depth. Okay? Yeah, 2K gameplay wasn't the best. The basketball gameplay ain't the best. It's too many people have complained about 2Ks, right? They've been trash, but the presentation, the in-depth, the fact that you can change stuff around and have full control of your roster, that's what people like. Live did not have that at all, right? So this is why EA Sports basketball game is basically took a major L and may not return. I'm being very honest, man. And I don't know why Broski and even It's Reese, I don't know why y'all still trying to cap for I-21. That's done. No, I want 2K21 back. NFL 2K needs to come back. This game needs to make its return. I'm dead serious. If 2K21 comes back, Madden would be different. Because Madden will have competition. Madden will have to step up. Madden will have to change. Clint Oakenberg will have to take them seriously. Because again, man, if 2K20 wants to come out and have a full franchise mode, everybody going to be playing 2K. Everybody going to be playing Madden. I'm just being very honest. This game was to, let's say if this game was to release on the same day as Madden, imagine how many people are going to be going to GameStop or order online and going to be wanting 2K. Ain't nobody going to be playing Madden. And the Clint Oakenberg and them knows this already. That's why they're doing their best to try to keep 2K down. Even now, they don't want 2K getting this license back. They don't. Because if you give 2K the NFL license and allow 2K to do what they did back in 2005, right? There ain't going to be too much Madden. Madden going to be taking hits just like NBA Live. They're going to end up just like that. I guarantee you. And then Madden going to be faced with a situation where they have to postpone their video game. Again, that needs to happen. I want 2K, NFL 2K back. I'm just dead serious. I'm tired of playing Madden. I want to play Madden and I can't get the stuff that I want as a consumer, right? And somebody's paying $60, because let's be honest, man. Let's keep it 100, right? Let's keep it 1,000. When the PS5, the new Xbox comes out, them game systems gonna be costing as much as a car note, right? They're gonna be costing almost as much. You gotta pay rent, right? Or bills. They cost us too much bill. We're gonna be paying. People gonna be paying $500 to like $800 on top of paying money on these video games, which is you're already paying a whole lot of money, because Madden got it to where you just can't buy Madden on its own. You gotta try to buy money for the VC. You gotta buy money to get the packs and all that other stuff, right? So you paying over $60. You paying $80, $90, almost $100 if you want to buy the game and get enough money to buy a good Madden Ultimate Team. You got to spend almost $100 or more than that. It's getting ridiculous. But then for us to be buying all this money and then the presentation is not even that good, gameplay still sucks. They didn't fix none of the mechanics right like they supposed to do. According to people who played the beta, they say the defense is not even that good at all. The defense is sorry. It's people dropping 40, 50 points. It's unrealistic. Whereas 2K, man, 2K got a little bit more balance. That's what I like about NFL 2K. Their games were always balanced. You couldn't do all that turbulent, right? You could just use a Lamar Jackson and run all over the place. Not with 2K, the way it was built, the way it was set up. Okay? I would like it to even see Game Day come back. Even though Game Day has been extinct for years, Game Day was a very good, legit football game. Even back when 2K was still around. Because Game Day lasted all the way up until 2004. That was the last PS3 title. But it was really good for its time. It couldn't compete with 2K no more. And Madden. So having 2K come back means Madden can be better. Because Madden will have to change. They have to do things better. They have to add more in a franchise mode. They couldn't just give you Madden Ultimate Team. Because like I said before, how we got Madden Ultimate Team, but we don't even got historic rosters. Man, I want to use classic rosters. You know how many people want to see the 1975 Pittsburgh Steelers? Right? Like the Bills, people want to see the Jim Kelly Bills. People want to see the Lawrence Taylor Giants. Right? Again, man, the older Maddens, right? Like Madden 97, the ones who came out for the PlayStation 1. Back then, right? Those had historic rosters. Okay? Even now, man, that long shot is trash. 2K will give you a way better storyline. Y'all played 2K16 by Spike Lee. That had a legit story mode. 2K gonna give you a legit storyline, right? Long shot don't know what they doing. I'm sorry, these guys in EA don't know how to do a storyline. I'm sorry, man. They don't. 2K gonna give you a way better season mode, right? I remember having Maddens where you had Pat Summerall and John Madden literally talk on a cutscene. And John Madden himself would break down each team's strength and weaknesses according to who you was playing. Why don't y'all have that in these Maddens? There's no excuses, man. It's not. For y'all to have all this memory, all these gigabytes to work with, and y'all can't even give us a good, decent football game. There's no excuses for that. No, Madden, EA Sports is scared of 2K football. They really is. That's why they're trying to keep this game from being released. I want this game back. It needs to make a comeback. Man, I'm telling you, Clint Oakenberg and them are scared of 2K. They really are. They fear 2K. That's why they're doing everything they can to try to keep this game from having to go back to what it was in 2005. They're trying to stop it. Because again, I guarantee y'all, if NFL 2K was to make a return, let's say in 2022, right, in 2 more years from now, 2K comes back and they're able to give you a franchise mode, a full season mode, ain't gonna be too many people playing Madden no more. It's gonna be people buying 2K more than they buy Madden. 2K sales gonna go through the roof. I guarantee that. And I hope Roger Goodell or some of the executives in the NFL is watching this video because again, y'all need to give 2K back that license. Allow 2K to have simulation football again. Why should we be limited to just one football game and the people in EA is not even listening to us at all? They just not. No, bring 2K back. I want that football game back. I really want. I'm tired of playing Madden. I'm done with Madden. I really am. I don't want to play Madden no more. Because again, if I can't have the things that I want to see in Madden, there's no point in playing it and spending, let alone spending $60. Even play, and that's another thing. I can't play Madden Ultimate Team. I just told y'all that, man. People like Joke ruined it. They really did. Because all he did was open Pandora's box, and now people gonna be using these same illegal formations. No, I can't do that. I can't deal with it. 2K don't allow you to do that in this games. Try to change people's positions and put them out of place. No, you can't do that. That's one thing I like about 2K because 2K respects its sports, right? 2K football was well represented, right? Let's just be honest. 2K5 and R-Pro 2K, those two football games are better than these recent Maddens. And like I said about long shot, right? I would take Madden 06 over long shots mode. I'm being very honest because Madden 06, the thing about Madden 06, it gave you the full experience. You wasn't just limited to just one position, right? You could choose any position you want to be. And me, I was a DB. So you could choose to be a defensive player. And then you choose to go through the whole draft, add Terrell Davis on there. Why don't y'all have an actual, this is what I'm saying about Maddens too, man. This is what ticks me off. On ESPN 2K5, you had different celebrities on there that you could play against. They actually, signed, they had their likeness image on there and you could play against them. They had actual celebrities. You had Steve-O on there. You had a gang of people on there, right? Carmen Electra, if I'm not mistaken. You had people on there, right? Actual celebs on that game, right? That was actually the first celebrity football game where they was really into it, right? Besides Madden. Why doesn't Madden have that on there on a football game? I don't get it. I just don't, man. It makes no sense at all. Yeah, you have Madden, you have these celebrity turns, but in game, no. Right? In Madden 06, you had Terrell Davis. Why don't you have an actual Hall of Famer, right? Give you guidance and counsel you like Terrell Davis did in Madden 06. Why did y'all leave from that? I don't understand. Whereas 2K had that in a football game. In the last football game, they had all these celebrities. Right, again, that football game is way better than Madden 20. I'm going to be honest, man. That's why you see and when people do these tier lists, ESPN 2K5 is on the top of everybody's tier list that's ever done video game review. Right? Soft Drink TV. Right? A lot of people, man. Anybody that's ever did a video game tier list, ESPN 2K5 is on the top of their list. More so than Madden. Now you know why. Halftime show, right? Presentation, pregame, all that was on point with 2K. No, 2K needs to come back. I want 2K21 back. I don't want to play Madden. It's a shame that this game can't be released around the same time Madden because Madden is hogging up that license. No, man. 2K, again, if I'm the people 2K, I'm fighting to get that license. I'm serious, man. I'm convincing Roger Goodell and them to let us get that license. I don't want to care how much money I have to pay. Get 2K back. right? We should all petition to get that game back because I don't want to play Madden. Would it make Madden better again if this game come out and give them competition and challenge them and force their hand, right? That's what they should do. When 2K21 come out, Clint Oakberg will be taking you a lot seriously, right? Let's just be honest. Madden will be a whole lot differently. Madden will go back to how it was in the early 2000s if this game comes out, right? What made Madden 04 good, right, was because, again, 2K4 was challenging them. They had good gameplay. They had good graphics. So it forced Madden to have to really, you know what I'm saying, make things legit. So that's the video, man. I done ran it long enough. But I had to get that out the way, man. I miss 2K. I want this game to come back. I miss it too much. Right? I want to go back to having, you know what I'm saying, that ESPN license. Right? I want to go back to having that broadcast that I got in 2K. I want to go back to watch the pre-games. ESPN back then gave you the full. You was able to watch the actual intros through and through. It was worth watching. The commentators were actually a lot better than Madden's. Because 2K really took their time with their video game and gave you the full show. Madden, as much money as Madden makes, that's just horrible, man. For that game to keep being this lousy, this trash every single year, man, it makes no sense at all. That means certain people don't need to be working in Madden no more. Just like NBA Live is going, right? Live just shows you there are people in a camp that shouldn't be working on no basketball game. They have no business doing it at all. Especially if you're not gonna give EA Sports equal amount of workers, right? If you can't give them equal amount of employees that work at 2K, then you shouldn't be having that game, period. That's why Live is not around. If 2K was to come out, Madden would be almost in that same boat. Right? Their reputation be getting threatened. That's why 2K needs to come out. Because Madden needs to take a loss. It needs to be another football game to come out to make Madden realize how wrong they are and what they're doing wrong. Because as of now, Madden don't care, man. They figure we the only football game we can do whatever we want to do. And because it's the only football game, y'all gonna buy it anyway. That's their attitude right now. It's obvious. And you can see from all the complaints, all these YouTube videos come out, it's obvious. They don't give a damn. They don't care. But let NFL allow 2K to come back. Let NFL 2K bring another football game out, right? That's even better than ESPN 2K5. And watch how Madden change. Watch the gameplay improve in Madden if this game was to be released. Watch how much depth and franchise they add if this game was to be released. Right? So that's the video, man. I appreciate y'all watching the video again, man. Y'all comment, man. Y'all tell me what's your favorite 2K moment in football. What y'all want to see. Tell me how many of y'all would like to see 2K come back. And what type of stuff you want to see from 2K in a football game. Y'all, I want to see that in the comment section. What is your favorite NFL 2K game? Right? It don't matter if it's 2K5, the one from Dreamcast. What is your favorite 2K game? What is your favorite NFL 2K memory? Right? Because I don't think this game is not talked about enough. It's not. There's not enough people doing enough videos on 2K. We need to bring 2K back. It needs to come back. Anyway, folks, that's the video, man. Like, subscribe, comment if you feel like it, man. Stay blessed, stay tuned. I'll see you soon.